They were kind of wanting to stockpile the fisheries and stuff. That was a pretty interesting story. Is that fight still going on there? Sauerkraut, you could talk a little bit more about that. You know more about that story than I did with Bradley and them. Like, well, whatever happened there with the
Yeah.
Newfoundland government?
Yeah, I'm just trying to fix something here, but yeah, no, they ended up getting a little bit of a settlement. They got their own little section in that the money, the Serb kind of thing. However, I mean, it wasn't enough to sustain them for long term. This is definitely a short term solution to a long term problem out there with that particular fishery that they were dealing with, which was the crab fishery there. A lot of the fishermen were saying that it's not worth it for them to go out with the quotas that were set, and then the price that was set, they ended up getting for the crab, which was not very much. They before COVID had hit, the price was set to be. They ended up having to settle for $2.10 or something like that, and the processor wanted to pay even less than that. They wanted to pay like $1.50 a pound or something like that, and there was a big fight about that and everything that they wanted. But then they also got all they had to prove was that there was 50%. 50%.
It's a bunch of redneck. It's just a bunch of
red tape. Yeah.
Political bullshit.
Let's face it. It's coincidence that you brought up the crab industry, because my wife just retired after 10 years in the crab industry, and they went through the same thing. They went from, there was also plants in the area, and some communities didn't open at all, so it's been pretty tough. The quotas have been cut, there's no question, and so it's all a state of affairs. It was a band-aid, but at the end of the day, you got to play with the cards you're dealt and try to do the best you can to get through all this, because the fishing industry is always and always will be in dire straits. And
it's sad.
Yes.
So did she have to go through all that crap with the having to have lunch with them, and it was a cheese sandwich and all that crap that we heard?
Go to work, stand on your feet 10 hours a day with a pair of rubber boots on and a mask on and earphones on. You get your 15-minute break and you go up and you throw down a sandwich or two, and then you're back at it again. So, it's not an easy industry. And my wife, again, like myself, she's younger than me, but not by much. So I gotta be careful what I say here.
You're in trouble now, Robert.
Yeah. But anyway, it's an industry for a young person. It's not easy when you get up, in a certain age. Enough's enough. But there's a lot of sweat and tears and all that sort of thing. But anyway, hopefully she just finished up. I'm hoping she's not going to go back. She's a real trooper. So,
Yeah, the sad part about it is, struggled in the fishing industry, just like you said. It's always been dire straits. There's always been this government intervention that, we know it's best, but we've never even stepped on a boat. I shouldn't even call them a boat. They've never stepped on a fishing vessel.
Yes.
And have to live the life that they live out there. And,
right.
It's a dangerous life. It's not. We talked to Bradley and the boys from the fisheries out there. Where were they from? Sauerkraut, do you remember?
Perlican.
Oh,
Perlican.
Really?
Old Perlican. That's,
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's 40 minutes from where I live here.
Yeah.
So you're not that far.
Yeah.
No. Beautiful country, beautiful territory. And if you're a motorcycle rider, you love to go down there.
Motorcycle driver. I seen just his Facebook the other day. He was out cruising on his bike there. So
nice.
Anyway, so let's get back to your music now, because we talked about just about everything else, and accept your music. First song I heard of yours was Memories of the Past.
Right.
Where did that come from? That's a good song, dude.
Well, thank you very much. Actually, I don't know if you're familiar with WSA or not. That's the World Songwriting Association. But
yeah, I am.
I got an award from those guys there this winter. It's hard for me to explain where that song came from, but basically it's about a relationship that has got some ghost into it from the past, and it's hard. And so that's basically that song in a nutshell.
That song is when I first heard that song is when I first reached out to you, saying dude, you got to come on my show here. And I want your music to play on the radio. And at that time, you know, like we're #1 in 5 countries now. And
awesome. Congratulations.
It's amazing. And it's amazing, like Sharon said, like since she was on our show and we started playing her music, like her Facebook just went stupid. When we promote your music, where do people find your music to buy? Because it's hard to find your music.
Well, I'm on all the download.
I had to search it out. Yeah. Boy, did I have to search you out.
Yeah. Well, it's I'm on all the download sites, but you know, my name is, you know, a different name, and sometimes, you know, you don't relate, but you know, I'm on all the downloads.